it feels weird to see all you guys here in August.
Thanks for inviting us.
I know, I got to talk to Shaq and Max about that. I don't know how that one slipped through the cracks, now to know about it. But no, it does. I mean, it's different. It's a different feel, very much so than preseason. I think this trip is a good trip for us on many facets. First and foremost, at least the head coach is really excited to go to China. I've never been to Asia, just to get a chance to go over there and experience a different culture, a different country, something that I'm excited about.
How much of this trip is going to be what you mentioned, cultural experience, and how much of it is going to be their basketball games?
In all honesty, I think most of it may be cultural. We're going to play 4 games while we're there, possible 5th scrimmage/game. But I think so much of it, how often we get the chance to take a trip like this, to experience something like this. And so I think that's the most important thing. But from a basketball perspective, being quite honest, a lot of the value in the trip will take place before we leave. The 10 days of practice that we're allowed to have is what I think time will tell, has been invaluable. Great couple of weeks in Beijing and Shanghai is what I hope to get out of it. That's the truth. We're just going over there. We're fortunate we're going to be a part in Shanghai. Nike is having a sports festival. An integral part of that while we're there. I think that a lot of it is, obviously the composition of our team is different. It's new. We lost some key pieces. We have key pieces returning, and we have an infusion of freshman talent. And so a lot of it is, not necessarily on the court, but just this group coming together as a group and getting its own personality and identity. And so I think that is as important as actual games. Once we're over there.
Do you know who your foes will be over the 4 or 5 opponents?
I do know that upstairs in my office. Standing here right now, I cannot remember. We're playing We're playing with professional teams. We're also playing their military teams. So we have that information. I don't remember off the top of my head right now.
So you mentioned getting what about playing experience?
Oh, I think that, from what I hear, the competition is pretty good. Their professional teams are very good. So, we hope to come home in a perfect world not with 4 losses. But if you do, you do. But it's going to be, the key is just this group coming together. Now, always game experiences. But it's a time as a coach to see what different people can do. It's not necessarily, that's what I say, it's much different than preseason. I think that was your first question. We're going to play around with a lot of different lineups. Not necessarily going to be we need to win these 4 games. Just let us go and see what guys can do, how certain groups look together, who responds in different situations that they may not normally be. Let's put them in there and see what happens. So I think it'll be a time just to learn about each other. And then to learn about themselves.
How was your training overall?
I should have brushed up on some stuff before I walked downstairs. I felt a couple days. At this point, it's non-existent. But by the time I get on, my daughter downloaded onto my iPad, English to Chinese translator, so I have that with me. We have a cheat sheet. One of them had several orientation sessions, just getting ready for the trip. A cheat sheet of key phrases, which will always be with me. And before I get on the plane, I'll make sure I got the please and the thank you.
Cheat sheet is never a good word.
It is never a good word. It's something I can point to and say, I want this.
Do you think you guys are ready for the magnitude of basketball in China?
No, and that is, there are as many people playing basketball in China as there are people in the United States. And that's a hell of a stat. So, I don't think they are. I'm not sure I am. But that's one of the beauties of this trip, is that basketball is huge and growing over there. And from an institutional professional standpoint. I'm a basketball coach, we're talking about basketball, great. But we're getting the opportunity to represent Georgetown and try to help, get the Georgetown name, to help grow it there. And that's something that President DeGioia has continued to grow, make Georgetown an international institution. And this trip is just part of that.
Any thoughts about maybe finding the next Yao Ming, getting him to Georgetown?
Well, one of our local newspapers is sending a journalist with us.
I heard that.
And I'm going to depend on that person to go find me the next Yao Ming and come bring him to the hotel. I think that as a coach, there's always who we're going to find over there. I don't know that there's going to be time for any of that. But if this trip gets to Georgetown University, this trip opens the eyes of a basketball player or teacher, doctor, or a scientist or a lawyer in any way, shape, or form. That's what it is. Yeah, we are, as we said, basketball is huge from what we're hearing. And so one of the mornings or afternoons after we're going to have a clinic, and that's part of Nike's helping to organize that. We're going to have another day, just up before I came downstairs, we're going to what they're telling us is the equivalent of Beijing's Rucker Park. And so we're just going to go check it out, play the ball, which has not necessarily done one of the days that we're over there. So it's just part of it. No, it's just a regular boot, it's not a haircut.
How will it be? Can he play on the street?
To be determined. Right now, Tyler can't push.